Mother used to tell me there was no such thing as monsters. There was nothing hiding in the dark. Nothing was going to jump out of the shadows. I wish I could have told my child the same thing. But by the time I was grown, I'd seen too many monsters. I knew they were real. There was one thing I didn't know. It started with a sound, like thunder. I don't know how else to describe it because it was a sound no one had ever heard before. It was the sound of a Superman breaking the jaw of a god. Darkseid's invasion lasted a week. The Justice League battled tirelessly for everyone. They kept most of the fighting to unpopulated areas. They saved millions. Swarms of apocalyptic parademons were repelled. Deities were driven back. The ultimate evil had stopped in the streets.
You will leave Earth, Darkseid. Now.
It was perhaps the League's finest hour. It was their last together.
You will not return to our world.
Say it. The lasso of truth compels you.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier for him to speak if Superman hadn't just broken his mouth.
I will not return. I have no need. The truth is, I have what I came for.
You know, I thought that was going really well right up to that last ominous sentence.
Anyone know what that was about?
What is it? Cyborg is missing.
Last I saw, he was chasing a swarm of parademons out of Metropolis. He could still be.
He's not in Metropolis. He's not on Earth.
What?
How do you know? I have a location monitor running in one of his subroutines.
You what?
He's a walking weapon with apocalyptic technology running through his body and his brain, which we barely scratch the surface of understanding. It would be irresponsible to allow that kind of unknown power to move freely.
Did Vic know you were tracking him?
So, you secretly hacked our friend. Wait, are you tracking any of us? Do you have a tracker on Superman? No.
Anyone else concerned about that slight pause there?
Leaving aside the morality of this for a moment, how do you know Vic isn't on Earth?
My tracking system has a 2 light-year reach. Cyborg isn't in our solar system. Then, where is he?
Darkseid didn't invade our world to conquer. The Earth was nothing to him. He came for something else.
The anti-life equation. Do you know of it, Metal Man?
No.
It is the end of all free will. For the one who controls it, it is the domination of all sentient races.
Yeah? Well, I try not to king shit.
Almighty Darkseid!
Almighty Darkseid? Why is it gods always need people to suck up to them? It's a little sad that an all-powerful being needs constant reassurance.
Almighty Darkseid possesses half of the anti-life equation. He believed the other half would manifest on your world. He was, of course, correct. He found it.
Where?
In you.
Were you just waiting in the corridor to make a good entrance?
Decide. Remove his tongue.
The mother box will add your half of the equation to his system, Darkseid. But there is a problem. Merging the anti-life equation with the digital and the physical without destroying the host is unsound. If he is killed by the process, the equation will cease to exist.
Then we need to control Victor Stone's end. I will summon death.
Darkseid called a death.
Black Racer, I have need of you.
Later, after his system had grown him a new tongue, Cyborg explained that this was their mistake. They took a piece of death. and changed the equation. This was the corruption.
My head is thin!
Darkseid!
It is time for God to die.
Torturer DCeased was immune to disease. But realizing what he'd unleashed, he tried to send the equation away. He sent Cyborg away. But it was too late. The infected ruler was a slave to a new equation. Darkseid attacked. He leaped into the fires of apocalypse. Into the world of horror. And unleashed.
No. Darkseid is.
Darkseid was.
What's that?
As soon as Cyborg returned to Earth, his system was automatically online, and the anti-life equation leaped from its patient zero to the internet.
This guy. Is he okay?
Oh, he's getting up. Cyborg tried to firewall himself, cutting himself off from the world, but the damage is done. The anti-life equation began to spread as a techno-organic virus. It attacked through social media as a disease that bridged the digital divide to the biological and infected the minds of all who saw it. Huh? The infected mindlessly shared, messaged, and tweeted the equation. Until desperate, frightened people tried to tear the equation from their heads. And then they were enslaved.
I appreciate you wanting to help your friend, but if Cyborg is being held on Apocalypse, I'm his best chance of escape. You'll go?
We will.
Thank you, Barda. Thank you, Scott. Can you hear that? Hear what? Screaming. The world is screaming. John! Lois!
John, I think I heard my phone buzz. Have you seen it?
Damien, where is it? How would I know? You're like a super detective. Batman's son should be able to find a phone. You have X-ray vision. That's actually a good point. Oh, here. It's right. Dad?
Clark? What the?
Close your eyes! Don't look at the screen! No screens!
Virus quarantined. Firewalls in place. All systems running on local intranet.
Connect to the backup analog camera system. Show me Gotham. Run projections based on average phone, tablet, and PC use, taking time zones into account. Coupling the digital with what appears to be an aggressive biological blood-to-blood transference. How many infected?
An estimated 600 million worldwide. At the current exponential rate of internet dissemination, the virus will spread to almost every internet-connected device within days. Billions will be infected.
Has connection been disabled in the house?
No.
Damn it! Activate the Manor electromagnetic pulse. Do it now!
How do we help?
I need to assemble the League.
Mark, look out there! Who knows what's left of the League?
He's not answering. The radio is supposed to be always reachable.
We'll be okay. We'll hear from them soon. If anyone can intimidate a super virus, it's Batman.
Batman, from what he heard on the streets, just started on social media, and, well, Batman isn't exactly social.
Exactly.
Look out there. It looks like the end of the world.
Damien, Bruce will have contingencies in place, and the end of the world couldn't stop him reaching you. It's okay, son. I've learned never to underestimate your father.
Jack! Tim! Alfred! Master Bruce!
Alfred!
Yes, sir.
My mother used to tell me there is no such thing as monsters. There was nothing hiding in the dark. Nothing was going to jump out of the shadows. I wish I could tell my child the same thing.
Sir!
Jake, listen to me. I don't want to hurt you.
No!
By the time I was grown, I'd seen too many monsters. I knew they were real. There was one thing I didn't know.
Oh, God!
Alfred, run!
Run!
There's a monster inside all of us.